4 things you must consume every day if you're over 60, and 4 deadly frozen items you should never touch. What if all of the information you've been given about frozen meals after the age of 60 is a well-planned lie? What occurs when aging bodies come into contact with certain frozen foods is something that the food business does not want you to know. Every day, their freezer ages them from the inside out, yet 99% of seniors are unaware of it. Within hours, a single poor frozen food selection might raise your blood pressure by 40%. In just 3 months, another can reduce your muscle strength by 28%. Additionally, the top frozen item on this list may increase your risk of heart failure by more than 30%. This isn't arbitrary. This is how the large food industry designed it. They add hidden sugars, salt traps, and artificial fats to their frozen convenience meals. To keep you hooked, not to feed you, they tell you it's balanced. It is said to be heart healthy. The truth? It is causing your arteries to get inflamed. Your energy is crashing, your memory is foggy, and your ankles are swelling. Additionally, you may be selecting the riskiest alternative each time you believe you are selecting the healthier frozen option. 4 frozen items you should never touch and 4 you need to eat every day to fight back are shown in this video. You won't ever look at your freezer the same way after hearing number 2. 2 short questions before we get started. First of all, what frozen items are in your freezer right now? Second, since you turned 60, have you observed any changes in your digestive system? Every comment is being reviewed, and we are providing tailored guidance and recommendations in response. Since number 4 can be causing you pain before breakfast is even finished, let's open that freezer door and begin. Frozen breakfast pastries come in at number 4. Your morning is the main factor that determines how your entire day will go if you are over 60. But before you even get rolling, biting into a frozen breakfast pastry that has creamy centers or fruit jam inside is like dumping sugar-thick mud into that engine. These pastries are not made for human health, but rather for shelf life. Hydrogenated oils, oils that have undergone chemical alteration to remain solid even at room temperature, are frequently used to make them. These fats harden cell membranes once they are inside your body, making it more difficult for toxins to escape and nutrients to enter. Lower energy, a persistent sense of sluggishness, and delayed cell repair are the outcomes. Another unintended consequence is the amount of sugar. A single pastry from several brands has over 20 grams of sugar, which is more than some seniors can safely consume each day. Your blood glucose, a measurement of the amount of sugar in your blood, rises as a result of this sugar, and your pancreas is forced to release an abundance of insulin. These frequent increases cause your cells to become resistant to insulin over time, increasing your risk of type 2 diabetes and leaving you exhausted after meals. You are not shielded from this harm by freezing. In actuality, it locks the structure of the fat and sugar into a stable form, allowing your body to absorb it swiftly and experience the whole effect at once. Your body fights inflammation, which is why you experience morning stiffness, joint swelling, and sometimes moderate headaches before midday. According to a 2021 study, persons over 55 who ate a lot of processed breakfast pastries had a 27% increase in blood inflammatory indicators. Compared to those who did not, that is over 1/3 higher, indicating that your immune system is overworking itself. There's a better way to begin the day. Look for whole grain waffles without added sugar if you need to grab something from the freezer. They are high in fiber, which slows the absorption of sugar and maintains a stable level of energy. However, you shouldn't put those frosted pastries on your breakfast plate. They belong in the garbage. Frozen meat pies come in third. A pie with meat seems cozy. Flaky pastry encasing a warm, flavorful filling. Although many people associate it with their childhood or home-cooked dinners, the frozen version is very different from what your grandma actually made. The first threat lurks in the crust. Typically, it is made using margarine or shortening that is high in trans fats, which have been shown to decrease HDL, the good cholesterol, and increase LDL, the bad cholesterol. This combination is harmful to older adults because it accelerates the accumulation of plaque in arteries, a significant risk factor for heart disease. Low-quality cuts of beef, which are meat pieces mashed together with fat and connective tissue, are frequently used in the filling. These meats are preserved with sodium nitrite, a substance that keeps food from spoiling, but has been connected to an elevated risk of cancer if consumed frequently. Your body is less effective at detoxing these substances if you are over 60, so they remain in your system longer and cause cell damage. The sodium comes next. Over 1,000 milliliters of salt, or almost half of the daily recommended limit for older persons, can be found in a single frozen beef pie. Water is drawn into your blood vessels by too much sodium, which increases blood pressure and strains your kidneys. This explains why some elderly people experience tight rings or swollen fingers following a salty meal. It's fluid retention brought on by too much salt. The fat structure of a frozen meat pie is similarly altered by heating it. The fats in the crust oxidize as it bakes, increasing their inflammatory properties. Gout, arthritis flare-ups, and even exhaustion the following day may result from this. According to a 2019 clinical study, persons who substituted fresh, unprocessed protein for just 3 frozen meat-based meals per week had a 22% decrease in CRP levels, a crucial indicator of inflammation. As a result, your energy levels remain constant, your joints pain less, and your mind feels clearer. For seniors, frozen meat pies are like a slow-burning inferno inside their bodies, despite their seemingly innocuous appearance in their tiny foil tins. Second, fish fillets that have been frozen and breaded. One of the healthiest proteins you may consume after the age of 60 is fish. It is easy to digest, light and full in omega-3 fats. However, the fish becomes something your body treats like a slow-acting toxin once it is covered in breadcrumbs, deep-fried in industrial oil, frozen and packaged. Refined white flour, which has been depleted of fiber, minerals, and vitamins, is frequently used to make the breading. Similar to sweets, this kind of flour quickly digests in the stomach, causing a surge in blood sugar. Within hours, seniors who experience these increases and crashes may feel unsteady, lightheaded, or compelled to eat more carbohydrates. The frying oil comes next. The majority of frozen fish fillets are fried in extremely hot soybean or canola oil. Reusing these oils in industrial fryers results in the formation of molecules known as aldehydes, which cause inflammation and cell damage. This inflammation can exacerbate arthritis, cause swelling in the ankles, or even make it more difficult to maintain blood pressure in people over 60. These damaged oils, along with the fish, are locked in during the freezing process. These identical aldehydes are reactivated each time you reheat them in your oven or air fryer, so you are inhaling them as vapors and consuming them with each meal. In contrast to those who ate fresh, unbraided fish, persons over 55 who ate fried, breaded, frozen fish twice a week saw a 15% greater rate of arterial stiffness, according to a study published in the Journal of Nutritional Science. Your blood vessels become less flexible when you have arterial stiffness, which increases your risk of heart attacks and strokes. The saddest thing is that a lot of seniors believe they are choosing heart-healthy frozen fish fillets. Big Food serves a product that goes against your heart while hiding behind the term fish. Purchase simple frozen fillets without breading if you're a fish lover. You can season and bake them yourself. This preserves the benefits of omega-3 without causing inflammation. First place, microwavable frozen meals with rich sauces. This is the freezer aisle's king of hidden hazard. It is marketed as chef-inspired, balanced, or comprehensive. But for seniors, it's a jumble of things your body doesn't need and doesn't really want. The first trap is the creamy sauce. It is composed of stabilizers, powdered cream, and inexpensive vegetable oils that are meant to withstand months of freezing temperatures. These fats plug the gaps between your cells once they're inside your body, making it more difficult for oxygen to get through. For this reason, after eating a frozen, creamy dinner, you may feel slow, heavy, and breathless. Another setback is the rice or pasta bases. These are typically flash frozen and pre-cooked, which turns the starch into what scientists refer to as high glycemic. This implies that it is nearly immediately digested by your body, causing a surge of glucose in your blood. Seniors may experience weariness, blurred vision, or even an unplanned afternoon nap as a result of this sugar spike. The salt load comes next, which is frequently more than 1/200 milliliters each tray. This quantity of sodium causes your blood to fill with more fluid, which puts stress on your heart and increases blood pressure. Your body is warning you that it is having trouble removing the additional fluid if you have ever felt your shoes get tighter in the evening or seen edema in your calves after one of these dinners. According to a clinical nutrition study published in 2020, older persons who ate high-sodium frozen-ready meals 4 times a week were 29% more likely to be admitted to the hospital for heart failure within 5 years. That's almost 1 out of every 3 additional hospital trips, all connected to what should have been a simple supper. Even though the real vegetable content may be less than 10% of the meal by weight, the saddest aspect is that these meals are frequently promoted specifically to seniors, using images of protein and nutritious veggies on the package. Big Food relies on you not being aware of the details. Make your own cooked grains, lean protein and vegetables over the weekend, and freeze them in portions for a quick freezer supper. In this manner, rather from hurting your body, your microwave dinner actually helps it repair. The 4 worst frozen foods you can consume beyond the age of 60 are listed below. Let's change the course now and introduce you to frozen meals that can genuinely make your life healthier, longer, and stronger. The 4th is frozen spinach. The freezer aisle's unsung superstar is frozen spinach, because it is harvested at the height of freshness and flash frozen in a matter of hours. It retains more vitamin C and folate than many fresh bunches that are kept in a store for days. Because spinach is high in lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 plant molecules that shield your eyes from age-related macular degeneration, it is a superfood for seniors. Few people are aware that food can help reduce the progression of this disorder, which is one of the main causes of eyesight loss after the age of 60. Inside your eyes, these substances function as sunglasses, blocking off dangerous blue light that deteriorates the retina. Vitamin K, a mineral that helps your body channel calcium into your bones rather than your arteries, is also abundant in spinach. Stronger bones and a decreased chance of arterial calcification, a disorder that causes your blood vessels to become brittle and rigid, are the results of this. Adding spinach on a regular basis can have a noticeable impact in a few of months if you are experiencing knee discomfort or have been informed that your bone density is declining. It's easy to cook frozen spinach. It can be blended into smoothies, added to soups, or steamed straight from the freezer. Frozen spinach retains its nutritional worth for months, making it one of the most dependable methods to incorporate greens into your diet without wasting any. Fresh spinach wilts and spoils rapidly. According to a 2018 food chemistry study, after 6 months in the freezer, frozen spinach maintained up to 90% of its antioxidant activity. This indicates that the healing substances are still present and prepared to combat the inflammation that results in weariness, stiffness, and edema. Spinach is one of the green vegetables you should always keep in your freezer. It demonstrates that not all frozen meals are harmful. If you want to remain strong after 60, some people are your best ally. Frozen salmon fillets come in at number 3. Although fresh salmon is fantastic, it is not always available, is costly, and spoils easily for many seniors. All of these issues are resolved by frozen salmon fillets without compromising the omega-3 fatty acids that make salmon one of the world's most heart-protective diets. EPA and DHA, two types of omega-3 fatty acids, are crucial for reducing inflammation. The silent cause of heart disease, joint discomfort, and even depression among the elderly is chronic inflammation. By delivering these fats straight to your cell membranes, salmon increases their flexibility and improves their ability to communicate with other cells. This enhances joint mobility as well as cardiac rhythm. Brain volume is also protected by these same omega-3 fatty acids. Research has indicated that older adults who consume more omega-3 fatty acids had larger hippocampus volumes, which are responsible for memory. This implies that eating salmon on a regular basis can assist maintain both your physical and mental well-being. Seniors who ate salmon twice a day for 6 months saw a 16% decrease in their CRP inflammation marker and an 8% increase in walking speed, according to a 2020 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. That is transformative for someone who suffers from stiffness in the morning or exhaustion by midday. Frozen salmon is easy to cook. Cover with foil to keep it wet, then season with lemon, herbs, and olive oil to bake it straight from the freezer. You may enjoy all the advantages without worrying about waste because the freezing process preserves its freshness. One of the most beneficial items you can keep in your freezer is frozen salmon, which is good for your heart, joints, and brain. Frozen mixed vegetables come in second. Frozen mixed vegetables may seem straightforward, yet they are among the most comprehensive health packages available in a single bag. They are typically a mixture of green beans, peas, corn, and carrots that are harvested at their ripest and frozen in a matter of hours. Compared to fresh produce that travels for days before reaching your kitchen, this means the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants are retained far better. This blend provides seniors with a well-balanced set of nutrients that simultaneously support several systems. Beta-carotene, which is found in carrots, is transformed into vitamin A, which boosts immunity and protects eyesight. B vitamins and plant-based protein found in peas help your body convert food into consistent energy without causing sugar crashes. Corn contributes fiber, which helps regulate cholesterol levels and maintains a smooth digestive process. Manganese and vitamin K, which are found in green beans, help maintain healthy bones and promote joint flexibility. Physiologically, your body receives a wide range of antioxidants when you consume a variety of veggies in one meal. Together, these substances neutralize various forms of free radicals, which are unstable chemicals that harm cells and hasten aging. When you consume a single serving of antioxidants, you are simultaneously protecting your skin, eyes, brain, and heart. According to a 2019 study published in the Journal of Gerontology, older persons who ate 2 cups or more of mixed veggies every day were 21% less likely to become physically feeble over a 4-year period. In comparison to individuals who consumed fewer veggies, they were therefore more likely to walk more quickly, lift more weight, and recuperate from illness more quickly. Additionally, frozen mixed vegetables are very useful. They can be steamed as a side dish or added to casseroles, stir-fries, and soups. Nutrient-rich food is ready in minutes since they are pre-washed and pre-cut, eliminating the need for peeling, chopping, or spoiling. This is the best frozen staple for seniors who seek convenience and health in one bowl. The first is frozen bone broth. Although bone broth has been used for generations, it is now one of the most effective and practical healing meals you may have on hand, especially if you are over 60. The collagen, calcium, and amino acids your body sorely needs for healing are preserved when bone broth is produced from slow-simmered beef or chicken bones and then frozen. Here, collagen is the main player. Your skin, connective tissues, and joints are all composed of this protein. Your natural collagen synthesis drastically decreases around the age of 60, which is why skin grows thinner, joints feel stiffer, and even minor injuries take longer to heal. This collagen is provided by frozen bone broth in an easily absorbed form, allowing it to immediately start restoring damaged cartilage and promoting skin suppleness. Glycine and proline, two amino acids that help your body make more collagen on its own and reduce inflammation, are also abundant in it. For this reason, elderly people who regularly consume bone broth frequently report reduced knee swelling, less stiffness in the morning, and even better sleep. According to a 2021 study published in Nutrients, older persons who drank bone broth high in collagen for 12 weeks experienced a 32% increase in joint comfort and a nearly 25% decrease in stiffness. That is an actual, quantifiable improvement in comfort and everyday motion. It's simple to cook with frozen bone broth. Frozen cubes can be used directly to soups, stews, or sauces, or they can be defrosted overnight in the refrigerator. In contrast to powdered bouillon, which frequently contains a lot of sodium and artificial tastes, frozen bone broth provides you with genuine nourishment and a rich flavor without any unidentified chemicals. One of the best frozen essentials you can keep on hand is frozen bone broth, which is good for your joints, skin, and general health. You may be surprised to learn that your freezer can be both your most devoted ally and your worst enemy. Making poor decisions causes inflammation in your body, raises blood pressure, and gradually robs you of your independence. However, making the correct decisions keeps your joints moving, protects your heart, improves your mental clarity, and gives you strength every day. We'd like to hear from you now. What caught you off guard today among these frozen foods? Additionally, will you be altering the contents of your freezer in any way? Please leave your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. We enjoy listening to them. Thank you for viewing.